Today's episode number 1215. Topic title for today is your masterpiece. I also want to talk about with this call how attitude determines possibility. We're going to talk about really two different things and how for 2023 and getting prepared and making this year happen, things can really work in your favor and that you can actually reach the goals that you've set out for yourself. So I want to talk about as you're getting ready to launch for 2023, how you can make today your masterpiece. Okay, I want you to ask yourself the following three questions. Number one, in 2022, did you achieve what you desired? And if not, why not? Because this is a time right now where we have to be real with ourselves in order for us to change this next year. Number two, did you accomplish the things that were important to you? And that's really important one because a lot of times we're accomplishing things that are not important to us. Things that we don't enjoy, things that we don't have passion for. And number three, do you consider yourself becoming successful when you look back at this last year? When you look back at the last 12 months, do you consider that 2022 was a success? And if not, why not? Like, what are you going to do right now, today, this week, and this month to change it for you in 2023? I've said for many years, the secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda. I learned that from John C. Maxwell. Here's a question I have for you guys. What is on the agenda? When you look at your phone, do you even have one? Are you going through it each day? Do you have a calendar? Because your daily agenda, your calendar, your habits, and your rituals, they determine your future. They determine what kind of year you're going to have. So if you just make a few key decisions and then you manage those decisions well, you're far more likely to succeed. See, for me, my calendar is my boss. When you don't structure your calendar, somebody else will probably structure it for you. Probably not going to be something that you want, right? It's probably not going to be things that you necessarily enjoy for your life. And I'm going to tell you right now that you will never change your life until you change something you do daily. So in order for 2023 to be different than what you experienced in 2022, that means that you have to become a different person, okay? That means that you have to start making different decisions. And so the way that you live your life today, right now, is preparing you for tomorrow, next week, next month, the next 6 months. Now, here's the thing. When I had my own gym, I used to train people. I would say something like, you can pay the price now, meaning you pay the price and play later, or you play now and play or pay later. But either way, you're going to pay the price, right? And this goes with your business. It goes with your trading. It goes with your job, your relationships, your fitness, whatever it is. You can pay now and play later, or you can play now and pay later. Either way, you're going to pay the price. And hopefully by the decisions that you make, you can actually enjoy the benefits of the price because of the price that you're paying. Because if you work hard now, right now on the front end of 2023, you're going to reap the rewards in the future, all the way to the end of the year. I have people tell me all the time, I don't have time for this. I don't have the discipline for this. Like for me, it takes me 5 to 10 minutes every morning to structure my day, but sometimes I do it the day before. And guess what? It saves me a lot of time. It saves me a lot of heartache. Oh, I missed that appointment. I showed up late. Most people, they wake up and what do? They immediately go to their phone and they just start scrolling. They sit there and they get on their phone. They start looking at social media. What a terrible way to start the day. It's like Ed Milet said, the average person picks up their phone 400 times a day. Think about that, 400 times a day. I guarantee you probably 350 of those times is probably just looking at social media. Now, I'm not saying that social media is bad. I also see it. The problem is that some of you are looking at it so much that it's the very thing keeping you broke in every area of your life. My belief, my feeling is that most people don't lead their own lives. They accept their lives. I'm the kind of person that's very proactive. I want you guys to be proactive this year. I'm not passive. I'm proactive about getting stuff done. And therefore, the results that I have in my life are far better than most people. And that's not to brag. It's just reality based upon results. And on top of that, most people, they don't have 6 kids. They don't have a spouse or significant other. And I run circles around these people so they don't have an excuse. And I found that many live their lives too passively. They say, well, that's easy for you to say. You don't have a job. Well, guess what? I did have a job. And in my job, I worked 40 to 60 hours a week. I was married and we were having our first child. I was able to get myself out of that job because of what I did outside of the job with the extra hours that I was putting in. And frankly, that's what got me to where I'm at today. Okay. 18 years, 19 years later without a job. See, most people, what do? They take a reactive approach to living instead of a proactive one, constantly reacting to people and things around them. But I can tell you, if you're proactive, it's going to eliminate a lot of the problems that you have. If you're proactive, you focus on preparation. If you're reactive, you end up focusing on repairing. So one is preparing and the other is focused on repairing, having to constantly put out fires rather than actually making progress. So back to what we're discussing on the call, because I went off on a tangent. I believe that there's two ingredients necessary to make every day a masterpiece. Okay. Number one is decisions. Number two is discipline. Okay. So number one, decisions. The decisions that you make in your life determine your destiny, and the discipline that you have each day to follow through on the things that you map out, that's what's going to determine what kind of tomorrow that you live. So this is a formula I have: good decisions plus daily discipline. Okay. Decisions plus discipline equals the daily masterpiece. So the disciplines that you practice today, this week, and this month, it's going to give you a better tomorrow in the first ingredient of success. So making good decisions has no real value without the second, which is practicing good discipline. I mean, let's face it. Most people want to be in shape, but the majority don't want to change their nutrition or start exercising. Most want to live long, yet not many want to exercise. They have all these hopes and all these wishes, but guess what? Hopes and wishes are not a good plan for success. Decisions help us start, discipline helps us finish. Most people want to avoid pain, and discipline is often painful, but you've got to realize that there are two kinds of pain when it comes to our daily conduct. Number one is there's the pain of self-discipline. Number two, there's the pain of regret. All right. So here's the thing. The pain of self-discipline is momentary, but the payoff is long lasting. That's what I've found. I'm turning 43 this year. Physically, I feel as good today as I did at 25. Consistency has paid off. Trying to eat healthy and exercise has paid off. See, when we practice the discipline of exercising, we feel good about ourselves the entire day. Now, some people say that's not true. They're so sore and exhausted, they don't feel good. Well, let's just say then that the majority of the people feel good about themselves, at least mentally, the entire day. And to me, that's a great trade-off. We get 16 hours of positive feelings about ourselves for about a half an hour of work, which is only about 4% of our day if you actually add up the numbers. If we consistently practice the discipline of exercise, you will receive a health benefit that literally can save and extend your life. You put yourself in a position where with your trading, with building the business, and these daily disciplines that you're practicing every day is actually what's going to help you to enjoy the tomorrows of your life. So today is your masterpiece. This year's your masterpiece. I want you to put that in the chat or in the comments. Today is my masterpiece. Today is your masterpiece. It is up to you. So this is my message for you guys today to start 2023. I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day. Let's crush it this week. Let's crush it this year. And we will talk to you guys very, very soon. Have a great day, everyone. And we will see you on the next session.